these this morning. Okay, yeah, we're making these babies this morning because you know why? I'm hungry. I'm also on a weight loss journey. And if I plan ahead, I know I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to stay away from all those bad snacks that my mom brought in the house. Yeah, I'm just going to blame it on my mom. Okay. So, anyway, come on in. You're going to do a couple different things. You're going to, one, subscribe to my channel when you're coming down the replay. All right. The second thing you do is down at the bottom down there, there's a thing called, what's it called? React. So either gives it a thumbs up, a heart, or a hug, or something like that, that you like the broadcast. So react to the broadcast. That helps everything. I don't know what it does, but it helps, I think, on you seeing it and that you like the content. Okay. Another thing is awards and coins. Those are much appreciated. You can do that even on the replay. Whoa, right? And then comment on the. I can see your comments on the replay, y'all. So the way you know that this is live is that up at the top it has a red little button up there. If that red button's not there, that means you're on replay. Okay. And then seasons greetings. We're going to be going into my Pampered Chef website, and we're going to go over the seasonings once we get these squash in the oven. And I wanted to come in and show you how to cut these squashes because you know what, they're very, very intimidating. This is my third Delicata squash I've ever had, and you see how pretty this is. This one has like it's light yellow. It has like orange and green lines on it. It is a very delicate squash. It is not like zucchini or pumpkin or any of those like that are harder. Butternut squash. Okay, it is very, very mild, and you actually eat the skin. We're going to roast this. All right. And I'm just going to cut it in half. All right. Right straight down. And then we're going to cut it in slices. You can also just cut it like this way, but then you have to scoop out the seeds in the middle and you have nice little rings. This one here. So you can stuff this. What would you use this with? The first time I ever made this, I ate it just the way it was. I just put some olive oil on here and I ate it before the broadcast, before I even washed dishes. I ate the entire thing. So this is my breakfast this morning, I do believe. Okay. Another way I did it, we sliced it right in half. We scooped out the insides and then we stuffed it. You can stuff it with whatever you want. If you want to stuff it with sausage or pork or beef, or we actually stuffed this with couscous and Brussels sprouts last week on Periscope. So this is a nice little squash. If you ever see it, buy it, okay? Because I guarantee it, you're gonna love it. Hello, Mary from Houston. How are you doing, Mary from Texas? And there's Kelly. How you doing, Kelly? How you doing? So if you don't mind, you can share the broadcast out also. All right, onto your not your platform, but actually into Haps or wherever else you're sharing out, because you can share it. This platform Haps is actually a new app for us people that were on Periscope. That Periscope is ending and we're trying to find a new home so we can all go live and broadcast. So anyway, download the Haps app. You can subscribe to get notifications when I go live. Okay, subscribe when I go live. Otherwise, you won't see when I go live. You can find the live in the activity. All right, and then support my work on Haps. All right, that's how you do that. Hi, this is a sample comment. Hover over the tab on, I don't know what, God, they also give you instructions on here on it once you go live. What is Haps? Haps offers free world-class broadcasting tool. And you can actually go live broadcast on here, and you can share it out to Facebook. So this broadcast is actually being shared out to my Facebook business page, my VIP group, and my personal profile. It's also going on Twitter. It's being uploaded to YouTube also. So I have all these platforms there. And if you want more, you can actually go into my, this is the other platforms if you want to see it. Let me see. There you go. There. I even sent myself my own message. There you go. See that? Hey, Ricky, Long Island. How you doing? All right. So give it a react. Go down there on the bottom. It says react. Give a little thumbs up or subscribe to the channel. All right. The first thing I teach anything in the morning is to drink water. All right. Water is your most important and tool. When eat this, not that, drink your water. It hydrates you. Like, it's the only thing that hydrates you 100%. Okay. When you sleep, you actually sweat or lose hydration. So your brain shrinks and you can't think clear. So as soon as you have water, it expands your brain. It also makes your skin look really good. I only drink this in 1 cup of coffee, water and coffee. Not coffee all day long, although I had a second cup yesterday. Let me see. I received a notice on several platforms. Oh man, you may want to turn off your notifications on some of them. I don't know how. I mean, everybody's like, man, she's live everywhere, right? So drink up some water. And if I ever talk too fast, just say, drink water, Alexis. All right. And then I slow down a couple speeds. All right. We go from like 80 miles an hour, maybe down to 40 that you can understand. Okay. All right. The second thing you do when you're cooking at home, you get all your stuff out of the refrigerator, okay, that you can possibly get out. You get all your, it's called mise en place. You get everything in its place. It's a French term. And you put it all out and you make sure it's like, okay, I'm going to need a knife for this. I'm going to need my garlic press for this. You're sitting on my cutting board here, but we're going to be cutting it on our mats right here. And once you get all that done, you're going to wash your hands, all right? Because you touch your refrigerator door, all right? You know how many times people come in from outside and put their stuff in the refrigerator and they never wash their hands? The refrigerator handle is probably one of the crummiest places and germiest places you have in your kitchen because it's the last thing you ever think of washing. So wash your refrigerator handles, and after you get everything out of the refrigerator, wash your hands yourself, okay? So that's my big tip of the day, all right? Nope, need my notifications because others aren't on all other platforms. Oh, yeah, that's true. Most people don't broadcast on 4 platforms at one time. And I haven't even gotten my okay to broadcast on Periscope. Once I get that, it takes 2 to 7 days in order for Periscope to authorize HAPs to broadcast simultaneously on that app. Hello, Eggnog. Hey, Mr. Vic, Dr. Eggnog, did you figure it out? Did you figure it out? I went live on another platform earlier. He woke me up. I was actually in Randy's scope, and then I came in. I went on that guy's scope, and I was out there for about an hour. So anyway, wash your hands, and when you wash your hands, sing "Happy Birthday" twice. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody born. I think it's December. What date? What is it? December 19th. I was going to say 20th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And make sure you get the back of the hands, okay, in between. Get those thumbs. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Everybody born December 19th. Happy birthday to you and many more. All right. So then wash. See, there's soap on my hands. You see it? All right. There's suds. All right. And now we're going to rinse them. All right. All right, I'm going to get my towel, nice clean towel, because I'm going to be actually using a small cloth to hold my squash down. All right. Oh my God, it's so COVID 2020. What day is it? So I don't know what I have, I'm like that all the time, Kelly. You've never seen where I gave the wrong month or the wrong day. I was like, I don't know. It's just the worst. Okay. So we talked about the Delicata Squash. This is the one that I'm going to have for breakfast. And I probably have some of this for breakfast too. This is spaghetti squash. And it is very intimidating. I know, because I used to be intimidated by this big baby. You can get it in different sizes. This is about 4 pounds of spaghetti squash right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this. You can actually put holes in it and microwave it, but then you don't really want to microwave everything, right? You can also cut it in half and put it in your quick cooker and steam it in there. That works out really good. But I like roasting it. I like cutting it in half. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half this way, then turn around, cut it this way, and then go all the way on the other side and do the other quadrants there in order to cut it. The hardest part to cut is this stem here because it's really hard to get it open, all right? But I like roasting this in the oven the old-fashioned way because it gets a nice caramelization on the bottom of this, okay? I know, it's work day for me, says Mary. Hello, the same. Hello, Chocolate Johnny from Sydney. How are you doing? I see you're over on this platform from Periscope. How are you doing? I did follow you, Chocolate Johnny. I did. I love chocolate. I love all chocolate. Don't matter which one. I'll go with dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and the white chocolate in that order. Hazelnut chocolate, I can like, it's at the bottom. That's even below white chocolate. That's like Nutella. The guy before was talking about a scope he did on Periscope about between peanut butter and I think Nutella. And I'm like, not Nutella. Unless you make it yourself, then it might be okay. I eat, therefore I work. Yeah, exactly. I eat, therefore I work too. All right, so let me see the tools that we're going to need. All right, the first one we're going to do is the spaghetti squash. You're going to need a nice knife. Okay, this here is a Pampered Chef knife, and It's a stainless steel one. It's not available right now, but you know, in March it will be. All right, so this one here, I can tell I sharpened it. I can tell my blade is really sharp. I can play a fiddle on it. Don't go down into it, but you're going across, and you can tell if your knife is sharp. Okay, you hear it. All right, so this is the knife I'm going to use to cut my big delicata squash, okay, or the spaghetti squash. And then for the delicata squash, it's a little bit smaller, and I have this knife available. This one here is a chef's knife, but it's a coated knife. And this is the first knife that I started using when I was Pampered Chef, when I started being a Pampered Chef consultant. All right. First of all, when you hold your knife, grab it and then put your forefinger, your thumb right there, and your forefinger here. Do not put your finger like this, y'all. This has no control over the thing. And I go into so many food broadcasters and they're doing this thing. I'm like, you're creating an accident here. Hello, Gary. How are you doing in Orlando? How are you doing? No cheap dollar store. No, these are not. This one's only like 25 bucks. So you can afford this one. Okay. You can't afford it, but you're going to need a sharpener. I did sharpen this one. Okay. I did sharpen it. I could feel the tip is very, very sharp. So when your knives are not in use, make sure you have a cover for it. Okay. A cover. If you don't have a cover, make sure it goes in a block. All right. That is a safety first in the kitchen. All right. Otherwise you're in emergency room. Another thing is when you put this over near the sink, never put it in the sink itself because somebody may come in and cut themselves. Always put it on the counter with the blade facing away from you, the blade part right here facing away from you, so you can clean it and you can pick it up. Okay. When you're passing a knife to somebody, never just go like, here you go. What you do is you hold your knife like this in your hand like that, and you pass the knife to somebody this way. And so when they get it, they can grab it this way. So always hold the knife when you're passing it this way to the person. All right. Don't go, oh yeah, here's a knife, Mom. You know, it's like, don't do that. Y'all scaring me. Okay. So that's some safety tips right here. No, they're not. All right. The other tool that we're going to be using is the garlic press. This is one of my first tools I've ever bought from Pampered Chef. Why? Because fresh garlic is superior than any other garlic that you buy in the jar that has oil in it. You can do your own. Get yourself a whole bunch of garlic and just press away. Have your kids press. Put some garlic oil in there or olive oil in there, and you're ready to go. You even have olive oil for other recipes and stuff like that. So get yourself a nice, good, forgot the name, garlic press. There you go. All right. And I have garlic here. So my garlic that I'm going to be using on the spaghetti squash actually has roots on it. When your garlic has roots on it, it's made in the United States or the country that you're coming from. When it's imported, the garlic does not have the roots on it. Okay. It's imported from whatever country you're getting it from. All right. So we're going to be needing a few of these, and I'm just going to crush these off because we're going to need this. Here, let's get a couple of these. I don't know how many I'm going to need. I'm going to put a few over there. Oh, there. Let's put that there. All right. Drink water, right? All right. So tell me where you're coming in from. I have no idea how many people are on here. This is my normal time that I scope is like 6 or 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning. I usually go between 6:30 and 7. And so I'm trying to see what time is good. I was going to go live last night, but it was like 6:45. I thought, yeah, but when I popped in, Pablo and Peter were scoping. I'm like, oh, I'm not scoping on top of that. So I waited, and then it got so long. I ate something else, and then I couldn't do the spaghetti squash last night. Oh, thank you so much, Steve Harris, for the Super Heart Awards. 2 Super Heart Awards. Thank you so much. That is much appreciated. When you give awards, you can even give awards after the broadcast if you're watching this on replay. Unlike Super Hearts on Periscope, you can only do it when the person's live. All right, and these are actually attainable ones. You don't have to wait until you get 275,000 hearts to pay out. That's one thing that bothers me. I don't know who's here. Yeah, that is true. I don't see anywhere I'm broadcasting from a iPhone, and I don't see any of that. So if you can, if you are here, please say hello. Or say, hey, I'm from, Southeast Coastal Georgia, which is where I'm from. And let me introduce myself. My name is Alexis. I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia with my mom. Her name is Ann, and my dog Cooper. My son is away at college at the University of Georgia studying biology to become a radiologist. All right. He had his last exam, I think on Wednesday, and his girlfriend, talking to girlfriend, I'm not sure if it's official yet. Okay. There's difference between talking to and girlfriend, was having her test. Her last test was Thursday. And so I haven't heard from him since then. I'm blinking on here. I don't know what that means. My screen blinked. All right. So there's not called scopes on HAP. They're not called, no, they're called broadcast here on HAPs. They're called broadcast. Okay. So Dr. Eggnog, if you've been broadcasting or scoping for 4.5 years, it's going to be a bad habit or a good habit to change. Okay. So are you seeing two screens on your end? Yes, I do see two screens. I'm only looking at the one where it says face goes here, because the other one, the voice and everything is off. I don't look at that one over there. Don't look at that person. Just look at the one. And I try to keep my face right in the middle of it, right there. I'm like, ooh, it's a little weird, right? So it's a little bit different. I do like the viewer's perspective of it versus the broadcaster's perspective of it. All right. So Michael Vick, I don't see you go live on Periscope. So go live on here, broadcast on here, and let's see you what would you say? Trying to be engaging on video is a talent. I call a broadcast scopes by accident. It's a 5-year habit. I know it's a 5-year habit, and you know what? If you've been broadcasting, it's just natural. Like, I know my whole spiel. Like, hi, I'm Alexis. I teach you how to use your kitchen tools along with recipes, and that's why you need to follow me, because I can teach you how to lose weight now, because we lost 49.6 pounds, I think, in 19 months. Your color is a little orange. I am so off on color. That's another thing on this app. The color is totally off. The other day I was wearing a green sweater and it looked like black green. So yeah, the colors are definitely off. It's a more of a richer color, but it's totally off. Like, my lipstick looks like it's burgundy, but it's red. It's my red lipstick that I put on. It's Lip Sense too. All right. So let's, I'm going to try something new. I'm actually going to flip the camera, and I'm going to bring the camera over here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Because the people on Facebook would love to see how this is done. All right. So let me flip the camera. I'm thinking of flipping the camera. There we go. Okay, so we got the camera flipped. Okay, so that's one challenge down. All right, and we talked about our knife. All right, and remember, it's safety first in the kitchen. All right, my oven is already heated. Oh, we got to get the sticker off. You know me and stickers. I have the worst problem with stickers. All right, so the first thing you're going to do, if you're not holding it steady, just get yourself maybe a little wet towel and hold it steady, okay? Because this is the most dangerous part, because it's rocking and rolling, and we want to cut this thing in half. I'm going to cut it in half lengthwise, not this way, but lengthwise. And again, the hardest part is where the stem is right there. So hold it down, and you're going to get your knife, and you're going to pierce it, and you're going to let the weight of the knife do its work. Okay, just put it in. And just crack it down. Okay, keep your finger away from it, Alexis. Okay, keep your fingers away. Okay. This is really, again, this is the hardest part of the whole thing. Now I got to get it out. Might have to use a smaller knife, y'all. We can use a smaller knife. Oh my goodness, this is a hard one here. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my knife out, y'all. We're working it. Okay, let me see if I can get a smaller knife and see if my Santoku knife will work a little bit better. Okay, this is my Santoku knife. It is pretty. Let's see if this one works better. There we go. There we go. Got that half done. All right, that's smaller knife might work better. Okay. Man, this is the hardest one ever. Now, you can put it in the microwave, and the microwave, as long as you have some slits in it, will make it softer for you. But I'm trying to show you how to do this to roast it the old-fashioned way when they didn't have microwaves, okay? All right, so you're going to put it on the back side, and you're going to figure out where it's cracked, and you're going to come up and do the other side. Again, this is the hardest part of this thing, but once you get it open, you're like, wow. There we go. There we go. Got that half. And we're going to come over. And you can see it's cracking right here. I like the smaller knife, y'all. Just go down. There. All right. So now I'm down to the stem right here. Okay. And I have it there. You can actually probably pop it together. Pop it open. There we go. And you got the insides. There's the inside of it. That was the hardest part of this whole thing. But believe me, once you learn how to do this, it gets easier. Although this is a very hard one. All right. Probably the hardest ones I ever had. All right. Now I'm not eating these like pumpkin seeds, y'all. I'm gonna get this knife out of the way and put it over on the other countertop. And we're gonna use a scoop loop right here. This is a little tool that you can scoop out seeds, whether it's in the tomato, pepper, zucchini. You can do the zucchini on a smaller end, or scrape this out on this one. You can also use this as a cookie cutter, and the cookie cutter can make snowmen on this one. You put a little snowman thing here, or flip it over and it becomes a cookie cutter for flip-flops. Just put a little flip-flop right there. Okay, let me see. Spaghetti squash is hard to cut. Yes, Carol, it's the hardest one. I don't understand what you mean. I'm up early. Hey, Anita's in the house. How you doing, Anita? Let me see. I'm going back on reading comments right now. Is butternut squash hard to cut out? No, butternut squash. I got one here, Carol. Look, I got all squash in my kitchen. This is the butternut squash. What you do with this one is peel it and then just cut it in half right here. And the bottom of this one has seeds down here. So this one's a lot easier to cut. This is the hardest squash I think ever to cut. All right. I love butternut squash soup, y'all. And we can cook that in the blender. But y'all see me do that all the time. But it's one of my favorites, and it's not that many points on Weight Watchers. So we're going to get our little scoop loop, and we're going to cut out or scoop out all of the flesh, the yellow one. You can tell the difference between where it's like yucky, slimy inside. You want to get the slimies out, if that's a good way to call this. Oh, a light bulb. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and it's best to use the serrated peeler on that one rather than a regular peeler, because it's a little bit heavier on the butternut squash. Okay, so this one you don't have to deskin it. I wonder if it would be easier, but I doubt it. So anyway, this one's nicely cleared out. You see how nice this is? And this one here, usually about 1/2 is about a good serving for one person. It is a lot. It does come out a lot. And what you can do with this is actually use it, substitute it for spaghetti. Okay, your pastas. All right. I forget what else. I just like eating it plain with olive oil in here. It's one of my favorites, is olive oil and garlic and a little bit of onion. Tell you, and then put an egg right on top of it. It makes a great breakfast. Plus then you're getting in some veggies, okay? Because when you're on a weight loss journey, your veggies do count, okay? They make you feel fuller longer. And I see the comments, but I'm trying to get this out first, okay? And I'll go back and read your comments, all right? So make sure you share out to your platform, all right? There we go. Whichever platform you're on, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitter, or even here on Haps, okay? You can share to your platform there. There we go. So this one has a little bit of oopsies down there. I'm going to cut that off. All right, let's get that out. There we go. So I'm trying to get out the insides. And again, I can see where the yellow part is. Like this one here has more yellow than down here. I want to get that out. But this one had a little spot right there. I want to get that off. Let me see if I can get it off without hurting myself. There we go. See, it was going bad, but that's okay. We just cut that out. Okay, I'm going to cut that off. There we go. I'm going to cut that bad part. I didn't know it was going bad there. There we go. Get that off. We're going to clean up our countertop. Now, this is going to take about 40-45 minutes in the oven to roast. All right. So my scopes are a little bit long because they take time cooking. You can go over to YouTube and watch a plop plop fizz fizz, and they show you how, oh, look how easy this is. But when you're actually doing this live, it's a different story. Okay, you see all the guts and the glory of this. Okay, oops, right firsthand. And that's the difference between having a taped broadcast versus a live cooking scope. All right, we got that all done. I think I got it all. I rinse my scoop lid off because I'm going to use it again. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a tray, and this is a tray by Pampered Chef. And if you see how hard this is like the heavy duty, and this is the medium sized one. We're going to put our spaghetti squash on our tray. All right. I'm going to coat it with olive oil. All right. So just get a good drizzle of olive oil on here. If you want, you can measure it out because we are on a weight loss journey. I'm going to just put this on the measuring one. We have 1 teaspoon of olive oil. All right. And you're just going to pour it, half one here, half one there. All right. Got that. I'm going to get some garlic. And we're going to put some garlic right on there. We're going to put it right in our press, open it up, and squeeze it right out. That's fresh garlic going on this. All right, there we go. Let's do another one. We're gonna get this right out, put this in the garbage. The peel comes right out of it. You're gonna do another one. Actually, this is 2 small ones here. I got 2 small ones. I probably need another one. Put that in. And again, squeeze it right out. You're gonna see it pop out. Ugh, there we go. I think it went over to my Grinch over there. All right, so here's some more. And it comes right out to get that out. All right. So you're going to put it all in. I'm going to do some more garlic here because I like the garlic. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like garlic? You obviously know that, LO, since I stalk your broadcast, I love watching process. I had grilled cheese. Oh, we had grilled cheese the other day, Kelly, and mac and cheese yesterday, but that's literally all I eat. Oh my gosh, girl. I'm not scared. My hands are small. Says Mary. Oh, that's easy. I usually use a spoon for that. A light bulb, says Carol. There we go. Oh, thank you, Gary, for the Super Heart Award there. And thank you again, Gary, for the, wow, what's that? Happy Holidays Award. All right. So I'm going to do some more garlic here. Why? Because I like the garlic. Okay. There we go. Let's get that garlic. So I have put 2 cloves of garlic in each one. All right. Because we're going to mix this up when it gets done. So see how this one's coming right out. That's pretty cool. All right. Next, last one. We're going to put one more in there. Squeeze it right out. That fresh garlic is great. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like garlic? All right. And are you like a professional garlic snob like me? You like it only fresh? Okay, so you're going to get the olive oil and just spread it all in there. I think I've let it go too long, but there's enough in here to rub with your hand. Okay, just use your hand. All right. And you're going to put that in there. And then we're going to have this one here. And again, I'm spreading the garlic and the olive oil on here. Now, I do have a kitchen spritzer that I want to spray this maybe a little bit more on the edges. All right. So I'm going to wash my hands first. Okay. I love garlic, says Mary. Garlic lover, says Kelly. Steve Harris says he loves garlic. Gary says 8. He loves it like an 8. I was saying no that, but since yep, you stopped my broadcast, Kelly. All right. So I have no idea how many people are actually watching, but if you can put in what city, state, area of the country you're coming from, I'll give you a shout out, okay? So I'm going to spray in. This is a little bit of avocado oil. I'm just making sure I have enough oil on here, okay? Just spraying it around. And now I'm going to put in a couple different seasonings. Now you can put in, oh, I lost my lid. I lost my lid, y'all. We got it. All right. Heads up. All right. So anyway, we're going to put in a little bit of 3 onion on here. Again, I'm just flavoring up my my spaghetti squash. All right. You can put in Italian seasonings. All right, if you like. All right. I'm just putting in the onion rub, and then there's a sweet basil that we can put in. And these are Pampered Chef's seasonings. All right. Here's the sweet basil, but this is a new one. I'm going to use my old one that I have up here, the Greek rub. That's sweet basil. We want the Greek rub or sweet basil. Here's sweet basil. All right. There we go. Just put that in there. There we go. Just a little bit of that. And now I'm going to put these face down like this, and we're going to put them in the oven just like that. That's all you need to do for 45 minutes. All right. Alexa, set the timer for 45 minutes.
45 minutes, starting now.
All right.
By the way, I have a routine you might like. I can tell you the weather when you dismiss your alarm. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay, weather after alarm routine enabled.
Oh my gosh, that is just weird, huh? All right, so anyway, that's my Alexa. Hopefully I set yours off too, right? I do have a question of the day, and we can ask Alexa what our question of the day is, and you can help me answer it. I've been getting them wrong. All right, Alexa, what's the question of the day?
Good morning. Here is question of the day.
Oh, she's
The
double
topic is
speaking.
general knowledge. It is worth 2 points. In 2 minutes.
She's having problems today. Alexis, stop. She's Whoa.
Question of the day is now available on your smartphone or tablet.
Wow, look at that.
Set daily reminders. Challenge your friends and track your daily progress. Just search for question of the day in the App Store on your mobile device to start playing.
Okay. Listen to that. Wow, we learned something new every day. All right, so this one's a lot easier to cut up. This is a Delicata Squash, and again, it is light yellow with green and orange little stripes on here, and you actually eat this skin, okay? The skin is edible, and so you can either slice it in like little ringlets that they're all whole rings, but you're gonna have to scoop out the seeds on the inside. This one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it long ways, and then we're gonna slice it into slices, all right? Hello, Wheezy in New York. How you doing? Alexis is so funny. I know she's spasmodic today. Hello, Jillian from Naples. How you doing? Is that Naples, Florida, or Naples, Italy, Jillian? Tony Bay from Philadelphia. Hey, how much snow did you get, Tony? Bulldog, wait, Bulldog Mom, Washington State. Deborah Jackson is hello from Indianapolis. And Gary's in Orlando. I'm married to an Italian. Okay, oops, I missed that one. I'm married to an Italian. It's a requirement. I love garlic. There you go. Okay, got all that. We got Wheezy in New York. Kelly, Alexis, why do you have so much squash? Because I'm hungry. I really am. I'm hungry because, you know, I have the oven on, so I might as well just do 2 at the same time. So we're going to get this one. We're going to cut this one. I was going to do it with the chef's knife, but the Santuka knife is a lot easier. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. Just cut it in 1/4, cut it down to the other side. Okay. There we go. You're going to flip it over, and you're going to figure out where the half is. All right, and then just go right down, and notice my knife is away from me. Okay, my fingers aren't over here, so go down and away, and you see how I'm holding this thing. I'm pinching my nice little knife. I was going to use the chef's knife, but I've been preferring my Santuko knife over all my knives lately. Have you noticed that, Kelly, Mary, Linda? All right, so we're going to open this up, and again, it comes right apart. All right, and you're going to get yourself a nice little garbage bowl, which I do have, and from the other squash, and we're going to scoop this out. Now this one here, I'm going to actually be using the smaller part of the scoop loop and just bring that right out. Okay, just get that right out. Let's bring this over here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, I have a flying seed. And they do say that you can roast these seeds, but I'm not into seeds, like eating like that. If you're a vegetarian, you go right ahead, or a vegan, or if you like doing that, you go right ahead. I'm not roasting seeds. I'm not, no. Just can't get into roasting seeds, all right? I never liked pumpkin seeds, or even sunflower seeds. Let me know if you like seeds. Do you like seeds? Do you like eating these seeds? Like pumpkin, squash, any kind of seeds? I'm like, no. All right, I'm trying to get out the slimy part. I don't know what that slimy part's called, but it is slimy. All right. If you don't mind, you can actually, at the bottom, there is a react button. Can you please type that react button? That just lets me know that you actually like the scope. Okay. You can even go further and set thumbs up, put a heart on there. That would be beautiful. All right. So see how nice that is? All right. Get the next one. All right. Let's see. Hello, Carol from Plymouth, Michigan, right? Plymouth, you're in Michigan, right? Carol, I forget what state you're in. Just 3 inches, says Tony in Philadelphia. Kelly's laughing. Steve says, stars. Okay, hey, Deb, up in Maine. How you doing? How much did you get any snow, Deb? Pumpkin seeds only, roasted. No seeds for me, says Mary. Wheezy says, love sunflower and pumpkin seeds. Yes, okay. You know, when you're scoping and you're trying to think of where everybody's from, it is a little challenging. At least I didn't say, oh, are you from California, Carol? I know you're up in that neck of the woods, up in Michigan. Oh my goodness, there we go. All right. So yeah, I'm making my vegetables because you know what? When you're on a weight loss journey, you need to find a vegetable that you actually like, actually several them so that you have fun eating them. All right. And I like eating these just plain. If my mom is having spaghetti squash or spaghetti this week, which we are, I'm going to probably save some of my spaghetti squash and freeze it. You can freeze that spaghetti squash and it comes out great. And instead of having noodles with them, you can have half noodles and half spaghetti squash. And then it feels like you're getting best of both worlds. Okay. And believe me, that we are having spaghetti this week. Okay. All right. So this one it's a little bit way down in there. It's way down in there. Way down. Let me get my pour more. That will get it out. I got a tool for everything. Core more. That will get it right out, y'all. Look at that. Got it right out. It's deep down into the crevices of this thing. There we go. All right. Get that out. And I can see where it's like darker orange, and that's where the slimy stuff is. Okay, there we go. Get that out. This core more is working out great. Okay. And this core more is actually used for pitting strawberries and pitting out tomatoes right here. And then this one here makes melon balls on this end, but it also helps you core stuff out. There you go. All right. All right, I think it's looking pretty good. What do you think? All right. All right, let me get the seeds that flew away. Okay, I got flying seeds everywhere here. Get that over there. Let's put this in the sink. All right, and we're going to slice this baby. We're going to slice these things. This part here, I don't need this stem right here, so we're going to cut that one right off. Now, this one here, I'm going to actually cut into about, let's see. There's a measurement on here. At least half of an inch. Okay, just slice them into 1/2 of an inch. And see how I'm cutting it? I have my fingers here, so I'm not going to cut my fingers off. Don't put your fingers like that. Curl them up. So if you cut anything, you cut your knuckles and not your fingertips off, okay? All right, there you go. Just go right down. There. Oh, that was a little short. There. Okay. All right, pretty good. Next, again, we're doing it in half inches or so. If you want to do a little bigger, you can do a little bigger. If you want to do a little smaller, the bigger you go, the longer it's going to take to cook. Okay. There. That was a big one. Just take your time and cut it right down. Oh, let's just do this one right in half. There we go. All right, so now I have these nice little ringlets. And again, you can actually, let's get that slimy stuff off. You eat the skin on this one. All right. And we're going to get in, I have this medium pan right here. You can do any of the Pampered Chef pans will work on this. We're going to put them right on the roasting pan. These things you can actually, the pans are sturdy enough. They're like hotel restaurant quality. They will not warp on you. Okay. And we're going to put them out and scatter them. We're going to add in some olive oil, and I'm going to roast these babies, okay? So again, let me get that little spoon out. Yep. Got water on here. All right, so just put some olive oil, another good teaspoon of olive oil I'm putting on here. And I'm just putting olive oil on this one. You can put salt if you like, but I find that if you put salt on here now, it brings out the liquid and then it doesn't roast. And I want these to roast. All right, there we go. And I was actually thinking of heating my pan first and then putting these down. I'm so looking forward to having this for breakfast, y'all. Like you won't believe. Now make sure that when you roast something that you scatter them. If they're all up like this, they will sweat and they won't roast because all the liquid be in together and won't be able to evaporate. So make sure they spread out, okay? And then we can salt this when it comes out of the oven later, okay? There we go. Make sure that they're separated. Separate, y'all. Separate. There we go. Let's put that one down that way. Ah, beautiful, right? Okay. Voila. Uh-oh. All right. So we're going to put this in the oven. This goes in for 24 minutes, but at 12 minutes, we're going to bring it out and flip these things around so we can roast the other side, okay? Alexa, set the timer for 12 minutes.
Second timer, 12 minutes.
All right.
Starting now. Do you want to name this timer?
No. Here I am, everybody. Hey, it's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, where I'm teaching you how to cook squash. We're doing Delicata Squash and spaghetti squash. And now I can see your comments a lot better. All right. Hello, Aiden. How you doing? Let me go back and read the comments. All right. This is hard to read, says Linda. Linda, they say get better glasses. No, they don't. They're working on it. But actually, when you're a broadcaster, I can see my comments really good. Like when I am scoping, I'm going to send you what it looks like. Not that I can do it right now. Uh-oh. I can't do that. I can't take the darn picture on here. I used to be able to take pictures, but we can't. But if wait, I can do it on this one here. Hey, thanks for the super heart. Thanks for the, wow, happy holidays there. All right. So I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. All right. I'll take a picture of you and of me. There you go. So this is what it looks like on my end. I'm sure you are all really like curious. Linda, this is what I'm sending you the picture right now, Linda. Do, 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 do. All right, so this is what it looks like. There you go. I'm going to send it over to my Perry people because they'll be saying, what the heck is she doing? P-R-I-S-C. Okay, Periscope 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so when I go live, before I go live, I have a messenger group. I have 5 different messenger groups in Linda that I actually send messages to that I'm going live. This is one way of getting your notifications that a lot of times on the other app, you didn't know when I was going live. And so I sent messages. If you want to do this, the link in my profile, you can actually send me a message saying, hey, I want to be on this group, but you have to be in a messenger. So you have to like friend me in order to do that. So let me know and I can add you to my group before I go live. All right. Hey, Kim, thank you for the happy holidays. Oh my gosh. Which is this way? Which is I don't know what that is. Hey, Kim, Springfield. Kim, the fun one. Are you in what state is that? Springfield? I was thinking Massachusetts, or is it Missouri? My mom called me yesterday and she scheduled me for a 90-minute massage today at noon for my birthday. Happy birthday, Carol. Let's wash my hands and sing happy birthday to Carol. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carol. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, Carol. You got a hand wash for you. I just tested out Twitter Live. Oh, you did? Oh, you did? Okay. We're going to have to tell us how to do that. I'm in between 2 big towns, so I picked that one. Okay. What's the other big town? Leicester? What's the other big town that you're near? Okay. Let's see. Yum. Let's see. I'm going back to scroll back. We had 2 inches of snow in Washington, D.C. yesterday, says Kelly. About another inch yesterday. Okay, on Wednesday. I'm not squash fan. You know what, Bulldog? Give it a try. Give the Delicata squash a try or the spaghetti squash. It is not like, I don't like yellow squash. It's just not right. And I do like pumpkin, but I like pumpkin pie. That's it. I'm going to test this out and Twitter Live today for the fun of it. I do have Twitter. This is broadcasting over to Twitter. Look, it looks like I have 2 screens on here. It looks like my hands are meeting together. Okay. So anyway, hello. Let me see. Como, happy birthday. There you go. B-Day tomorrow, but she said it's on the weekend, so you have to celebrate the entire weekend. Actually, and celebrate the entire week. The week before, the week after, you're doing good. There you go. Kim in Massachusetts. Okay, we got that. Oh, this is starting to smell really good down here. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll back, and it keeps on pushing it forward. I don't drink. I've been cutting up my pineapple, says Aiden. Me neither. All right. Hello. I feel so cluttered. You can, to declutter, just take 1 room, 1 drawer, 1 section of your house and just declutter. I need to do the same thing. Maybe we can do a scope together on decluttering our house. I did. Oh, y'all. Let's see. I felt which way my mom. Okay. We got that in between. Okay. Got that. Debbie, I'm going to, okay. Got it. I'm lost in comments here. I'd rather not say, not to be, oh, okay, that's fine. Let's see, 8 to 9 inches of snow in New York City. Oh, how do we ensure where it's broadcasting to? You can go into the notifications and see where you want it to go. I will be taking this off of my Facebook profile because I usually don't do lives on my profile. I just do fun stuff over there. Like, did y'all see my outfit? I went for a walk yesterday. Usually after my broadcast, I wash my dishes and then I head out and I go for a walk. Well, yesterday I left it go for, I don't know, till 10 o'clock in the morning. And I looked like I was in Antarctica, I thought. Okay. Let me see if I can get there. This is what I did. Yes. This is how I looked yesterday. All right. So here, you can see me on my profile. I am going live on Facebook. Here's my Facebook. All right. and I'm going live right there. And I can tell that there's only 3 people made comments on my Facebook profile. When you're on your profile on the HAPS app, it looks like blue. Okay, there's a little blue rectangle here. Look, it's a little delayed. All right, so yesterday, and then I also did a pre-programmed where I said I'm going to go live at 7 o'clock this morning, and I was right on time today. All right, down here, here's me. This is me walking yesterday. Somebody said it looked like this was my hair. I'm like, yeah, it does look like it could be my hair, but it was my coat, that ruffle, that fur, it's a fake faux fur, and sort of natty. And that does look like hair, y'all. And then I did a thing where I undressed on Facebook, because I like to undress on Facebook, right, when I do my weigh-in. But this one here, I was showing them all my layers of what I was doing. Eskimo Alexis, and it was only 40 degrees, y'all, but it was windy and it was so cold. It was so cold. We're not used to that cold weather there. So this is me undressing for thing. Wow, it was really cold, Wheezy, and it only heated up to like 57 degrees, I think, yesterday. And see, look, I have my big old coat on, and this coat is actually a medium size. I'm finally back into my medium size coats, so that was pretty good. That was good that I could zip that coat up. All right, because this is my thin days. And then I had my long sweater on. I even had the long sweater. I had my hat on, and I had my biker gloves on. Okay. And then when you take that hat off, you have hat hair, hat thing is all whatever. Only for that's a heat wave here. I know it's cold. That's cold for us. Although that jacket can go down below 0. Okay. I said, I loved your help. I also love your my email newsletter. I think that one came from Pampered Chef. I need to send out a newsletter from myself regarding the 2 different types of shows I'm having right now. One, we have share rewards, we get a percentage off, and we also have the mystery show. When you order on that one, you get, for every $25, you get 1 ticket to win the host rewards. Okay. Wearing your Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm wearing my I actually brought that coat from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I did. I didn't bring the shovel. We did not bring a snow shovel. We left that there. I don't like that we had to press Wheezy at the sign instead of tapping on the previous comment. Oh, the @ sign. Oh, really? I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I agree. I see. I'm talking that this app is cluttered. How do we ensure where it's browsing? You know what? That's where you can just broadcast to this app. It's in when you go live. You can take off the different platforms you don't want to share out, or in the notifications, just don't add those apps to your profile. Okay. So let's see what else. Hey, Kim, thanks for the high 5 award there, y'all. All right, this is smelling so good. Now I do have a cooking rack that I'm going to use as a cooling rack when it comes out, so we can flip these around. So Alexa, how much time do we have on the timers? With some color.
You have 2 timers. A 12-minute timer with about 3 minutes left, and a 45-minute timer with about 26 minutes left.
Oh man, we were on that one. All right, so we only have 3 minutes before we bring out the Delicata Squash and flip it over. Okay, this app will take a lot of. Yeah, it does. The more you use it, the easier it's going to get. Okay, and they are trying to adjust. I've never seen Periscope people come in and actually want us to help, make the app better. To reply, I can't tap on them. You have to press. Yeah, and it's really small. It's really small. If that was a little bit bigger, because I have small hands, but I'm all over the place doing that. Okay. All right. So what else do you have for me? What else would you like to see? Oh, tomorrow I'll be live again tomorrow, and on here on HAPS and on other platforms to show you how to make the oatmeal muffins. I know you're all are tired of the oatmeal muffins. What would you like me to put in my oatmeal muffins so I can have it ready for tomorrow? Would you like the pears or the apples? Pears or apples would you like in the oatmeal muffins tomorrow? Because I have both. I have both of those. And I have grapes. We're going to put the grapes in for sure, because the grapes sort of made it sweeter. Hello, Benita. How are you doing? I saw wild turkey in the ASDA today. Oh, you did? We can smell the wild turkey, but then it won't be a family show. I subscribe to all here. I see you, Vanita. I do see you. I see apples, says Kim. Chocolate chip, says Bulldog. Bulldog Mom, we can add them to yours, but for mine, I would have to add in like a lot of points for chocolate chips, and and I'm on a weight loss journey. I got what, 2.6 pounds left to go, or 2.4. I forget how much I have to go. We have a little bit more to go on our weight loss journey. Hello, Pam Dunaway. How are you doing this morning? We are cooking up our squash. I had two different knives I was showing you with, but then we actually went with the Santuco knife to cut the squash because it was a little bit more manageable for my small hands. Okay. Kentucky Fried Whiskey. That's funny. I'm going to raspberry and cranberries in my next monster. Oh, I need a little tartness in my life. Yeah. I don't have either of those. But I would freeze your raspberries or your cranberries before you go, before you cook them. Freeze them so that they don't pop. Okay. Because you know how they pop, right? I'm good. Thank you. Hey, Pam, where are you coming in from? So it's either apples or pears. And I know I have both of them are ready to go. Both of them are ready to go. And we'll do five muffins tomorrow. Because I tell you what, when I eat those muffins, I feel fuller longer. And I ate one of my mom's cinnamon rolls. And yesterday when I was on Periscope, I said, which one do you think my mom's going to eat? The white one or the brown one? The white or the brown thing? I need to not bump above the comment. There you go. Alexis, follow me back. I thought I did, Kim.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
She don't know you, Kim. Alexa, turn the timer off. Kim, I can't follow you back. It's not letting me touch you. It's not letting me touch it. Last time I was able to touch it. Wow, well done, Alexis. You reached your 10 lire goal. Not quite yet. We have 52-pound goal. We have a 52-pound goal. We're at 49 point something, and we have 2-some pounds left to go. And I ate my mom's thing yesterday. It was like 40 points. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, the question was yesterday. The question was my mom got 14 of these. Okay, 14 of them, and we put 4 in the refrigerator. 2 are gone. Yep. This is why I didn't go scope last night. So either the brown one, this is like a coffee cake brown one, or the white one. Which one did my mom eat first? Which one did I eat? Okay, the brown one or the white one? Which one did my mom eat? That was the question on Periscope yesterday. Brown or white? What are the coins about? It's like super hearts. They're super hearts, Linda. You can get them for doing stuff here on the app and then give them away, or you can buy them and then give them to the broadcasters. No, $10 on here. $10 on here. $10. $10 what? All right, I gotta get that out. I'm smelling stuff in here. You need 140 super hearts to get cash out. Super hearts at Perry. All right. Woo. Move that around. All right. Here we go. All right, so we got the this is the Delicata Squash right here. All right. There. And I'm going to flip these. All right, we're going to turn them over. Just bring them out of your pan and flip them. All right, you're going to see the nice caramelization on them. This is what you want them to look like. Nice toasty brown. Nice toasty brown on there. So we're just going to flip them to make sure that we don't burn when they're going to cook on the other side and get nice caramelized. Because when they're brown like that, that's not burnt. It's actually making it nice and sweet. Okay. So, and these Delicata Squash, you can eat the skin on it. Okay. Oh, look how nice that one is. Oh, this is a perfect one. Look at that. That's how you want that to be. Okay. And I'm eating this just the way they are. I'll probably put a little salt on them. We get another 12 minutes on this side. Let's see how well done these are. Oh, look, that one's okay. So my back of my stove is a lot higher in temperature than the front. Can you tell? I'm going to switch those around. All right. So I'm going to put these in probably for, oh, we missed 2. There and there. All right. My oven is a little off, and you can tell that my oven's off because the back was done quicker than the front. All right, Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes because these look like they're going to be done even quicker.
Second timer, 8 minutes, starting now.
Ooh, I want to see what this other squash looks like, y'all. Oh, that's looking nice. Okay. Other one's looking nice. It's cooking up. Whew, it's burning up. It actually got to go. Bye, Aiden. Exciting news for me, says Cam. What's that, Cam? Brown for me. White. Okay, so I said brown Which coffee cake did my mom eat first? The brown one or the white one? Bulldog mom says white. Boise says brown for him. I did a weigh-in yesterday, 6 a.m. I've lost 17 pounds and I have more muscle. 0.5 days with a trainer a week and really trying to eat properly. Yeah, eating properly. Prior planning prevents poor performance. And if you don't plan what you eat, then plan to fail because you're going to be going in saying, oh, I'll just eat all those chips while I get my dinner ready. No, have it already. That's why I'm doing this today. I'm going to save one of my spaghetti squash for when we have spaghetti this week, and I'll use the spaghetti squash in place of noodles. I'll put a little noodles in there because I do want some noodles, okay? But it's a substitute on that. And the Delicata Squash is going to be gone, y'all. Woohoo! Yeah. Woohoo. All right, so you can, all right, if you just came into the broadcast, we're at 55 minutes right now. You can actually react by putting a thumbs up or actually put a heart because we love hearts. The hearts are pink. You know, I love the color pink, okay? Yeah, congratulations, Kim. I started my weight loss journey 19 months ago, and it's been up and down, but you've all been with me on Periscope and Facebook through my whole weight loss journey, all right? And it's a lot. I went from a size extra large down to like it's almost to a medium, but I don't have the funds to go out and buy new clothes, so I got to make do with my large ones. And the pants I have on now, I have room in my back here, and even the top part here. Like yeah, I am. It's a loose up here. You know, I got like I can put a lot down there. You know, chips don't even sound good to me anymore. Oh, Linda, I haven't had chips in a while. I've been eating about 4 pretzels a day, just 4. I did eat some bugles this week. They were a little salty, and I like all of it: crunchy, salty, sweet, savory, you name it. I'm a foodaholic. Okay. Yes, only 2 months and of hardcore 5 days a week workouts and 3 months of eating different. Wow. Kim, the only thing is, the word thing you said, hardcore. Is this sustainable? Are you going to be able to sustain what you're doing in the long term? When I started out, I just started out eating properly. And then when COVID hit, I started walking, and I'm still walking. And now instead of just walking like 15, 20 minutes, I'm actually walking like an hour and a half a day, y'all, to get those 10,000 steps in. I did 2 before COVID. You did what did you do too? Good job, Alexis. Did you know you are the reason I changed my device's name from Alexa to Echo? I didn't want to move them. I know mine goes off all the time. I just even say it to myself. She went off. Yes, a ton of it was mental. It is mental. Hey, Haps, Dan, HH positive, just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. All right. So one thing that you can keep in front of you, Kim, and this is a really good, y'all know my can trick, right? Let me go get a can. All right, let's just get a can of good stuff. All right, I only have the beets here. We did the beets on yesterday. I only have beets sitting there. So anyway, if you have a can of veggies that you like, okay, that you would normally eat at dinner time, you put that can somewhere, like especially if you're sitting around or it's just somewhere. Or if you're hungry, you're going to think of this can. So you're going to say, Alexis said, go get a can of veggies. And if you can open this can and eat this can, that means you are physically hungry to eat this, okay? If you're saying, no, I really want the chocolate cake or the chips, that means you are mentally hungry. Go drink some water, which reminds me. Mary, you forgot to tell me drink some water. It's low weights, 15 reps, 4 sets. Yes, very much sustainable. I have a trainer. If it's too much, I tell him I help him create a different plan. There you go. So anyway, it is mental, and this is mind over matter. And make sure you eat your veggies, okay? Even if it's canned beets, all right? Beets are great. You're 58% of your 20. I don't have a $20 goal, do I? Steve Harris? I have no idea where that is. I don't even know where that got on there. So anyway, well, that's really nice, y'all. Wow, we can go get a coffee now. We can go to Starbucks. I actually do a Starbucks scope when I get enough buy me a coffee. And I'm like, okay, let's go to Starbucks. I can eat a can of asparagus. See, uh-oh, there's my alarm. It's 8 o'clock. This alarm, I don't know how to turn it off, but it's sort of nice. It goes off at 8 o'clock when I don't play with it. But it's annoying, especially if it's across the room. Yeah. Go get that thing. Great point. Yeah. So, so Mary can eat a can of asparagus. So Mary might have her can of asparagus there and be like, man, do I want the chips? Do I want the cake? Do I want the donut? Do I want the muffin? No, let's eat the can of asparagus, because you know what? You're not going to OD on the can of asparagus, but you will OD on the other stuff. Hello, Carlinda K. Lion's Heart. Where are you coming in from? From Billings, Montana? That's the only Billings I know of. Yeah, they set goals on here. We can see it at the top. I don't see it on my end. Oh, it's really, really tiny on that other screen that is like off. I don't look at that screen. And I showed you that what it looks like for me. This is what a broadcaster is looking at. Let me see. Done. This is what the broadcaster sees. Okay, so we have our comments are really big down here, but there's nothing there. There's like down here. Well, down here this is $1 when we did it. Now we're up to $7 on the bottom. It has a thumbs up, and that's it. You have the two screens. So the screen I'm looking at is this really tiny one that has the face on face. That's the one that's real time. This one here is big, but it's totally off. I don't look at that. It'll make you confused. It's like I'm looking at AlexisC twin. One's slightly slower than the other. I don't even heat the can. Oh my gosh, Mary, really? Well, that's like these. We like these cold or right out of the can. Don't heat those up. Eat them cold. I love you. Got to do morning motivation hugs. Hug back to you, Kim. You can do it, girl. What's your goal? Do you have, Kim, wait, before you go, do you have a goal in mind? Like I knew my goal was going to be 52 pounds. But when I first started telling people that I was on Weight Watchers, I was embarrassed to say what my goal was. And I didn't say it until probably a couple months ago that this is my goal. Okay. Beets. You can't beat beets. Beets are great for you. Okay. The second screen is what we see as a viewer. You are not able to also send the broadcast to Perry. No, I can't send it unless you go landscape, but I haven't tried landscape yet, because when I cook, it's easier for me to do the cooking this way, because if I do landscape, you see like over here and you see over there, it's really hard to see my cooking on landscape. It's really funny. All right, I don't know what timer that is. Alexa, turn the timer off. That was a quick timer. All right, let's get those babies out. It's for the smaller one. Oh yeah, these are nice. All right. Nice. We got the Delicata Squash. Let me switch this one around, because I know my oven is. I rotated my spaghetti squash so that the back one is now in the front. You've done really well, Alexis, on your weight loss journey, says Stephen Harris. I've tried. It is a concerted effort, and if I don't plan, then I'm failing. Okay, I went 36. Oh, jeez, kiss, girl, 36-inch hips. I'm not even sure what mine are. I just wanted to. My goal was to fit into a size 8. A size 8, and that's a 42, 142 pounds. I'm a size 8. Okay, right now we're at, I forgot where I am. So this is my weight loss journey since COVID. Okay, and a lot of people have done, and like this is the two. We got this handsome guy here. Oh wait, here he is. This handsome guy. We're down right to the bottom. I'm going to try and do this for the whole year. Like I got 2 more to put in here, but we're down to 49.4 pounds. 49.4 pounds. When we started COVID, it was 162.4 when we started COVID. All right, so at least it's even amount. Let me say 162 minus 144. Wow, 144. So we lost 18 pounds since COVID started. I didn't even know that. 18 pounds. We did the COVID 18, minus 18, the COVID minus 18. So we're still going for our COVID minus 20. Okay, so hello, Ronnie. How you doing? An 810 is 165. Okay, how tall are you, Kim? I'm 5'4". Hello from Los Angeles, Ronnie Madrid Torres. How are you doing, Thumper Midi? How they get my picture? You put it in there. That's how they got your picture. You have to put it in there to get it. I'm going to break the weight I couldn't get under by February 28th. Okay. You have a goal? All right. Awesome. Well done. That's great. All right, so we did our Delicata Squash, and if you saw the Delicata Squash, it is phenomenally good. Okay, I'm 5'7". Okay, so you're tall. You're tall, girl. That's my sister's. My sister's taller than I. I always left everything behind for my sister. I left her the girls, and I left her the height. Okay, I'm the short, little one. Like not even little. I'm just like the short one, the shorter sister, the shorter older sister. Okay, I did miss your comments, Linda. I did. Let me go back. Going back is a little precarious on this app. I just, I see I lost it, Linda. I scroll back and I look up and Linda, I just tap the clock and I go to alarm to turn off or set alarm. Oh, you know what? It's been like that. Let's just leave it because then that way I have to get up by 8 o'clock every when I'm not like on the weekend because I'm usually up before 8 on the weekdays. All right. Oh, there we go. The comments do like a shutter thing. Kudos on the weight loss. Thank you. I have the girls and loads of muscle from 10 years of weightlifting. Oh my gosh. No, I don't do weights. I should because my 58-year-old arms are like floppy city. All right, so let's see how these are. Oh, they're nice on the other side too. So they're nice on both sides. They got browned on both sides. Now this one here, we're gonna put these on the plate and eat these babies, okay? So let's eat them. All right. All right, one tip, Cam, your size of your plate matters, okay? Size matters, boys and girls, okay? Size of the plate matters. So I have a nice little small plate right here, and then I have like a little salad or dessert plate. This is actually a dessert plate, and then this is a salad plate, but we use the salad plate as a dinner plate because when you eat within the circle right here and don't overfill your plate because and if you put the amount of stuff on a big plate, it looks like, man, I didn't get enough. But if you use a smaller plate, it looks like it's a total different plate. I have a weightlifting good massage plate. There you go. I have nobody. It's just me, myself, and I, and whoever's on Facebook and Periscope. And I motivate myself because when I can't afford anybody to be a personal trainer or a masseuse or anything like that. It's me, myself, and I. And we have fun, all three of us together. Okay. And that's just, if I can do it, you can do it. All right. I do have Weight Watchers, which I spend like anywhere from like $30 to $45 a month on Weight Watcher app, which makes me try to get to that goal quicker so I can get to lifetime. Once you get to lifetime, which my goal is 142 pounds, it takes 6 weeks to turn to lifetime. So anyway, if you have plates, and I have a bigger plate too. All right. So if I was to put this on the big dinner plate, this is a normal dinner plate, but this is way too big for my mom and I. We usually either use the salad dessert plate or the salad plate. And the size of your plate really does matter. So if you have plates that are too big, just go to the dollar store and get yourself a small plate and make it look pretty. When you have your food looking pretty, you're going to say, oh, you're going to enjoy eating. And when you have a smaller plate, it's going to look like it's a whole lot of food and you're tricking your mind thinking you're eating a lot. Okay. I will be a single woman I'm always been a single woman. I was married for like 6 years. That was it. 6 out of 58. So get yourself a nice little plate. I even have smaller plates because when I have a muffin, I put it on a very small plate and it looks like it's a gigantic thing. It's tricking your mind to believe that you have a lot of stuff on your plate. All right. So let's get those tongs. All right. Let's put these on here because I'm eating all these, y'all. I'm not even saving any for y'all. Okay. Normally I say, come on over and help me eat these. I'm not letting you eat these. I don't need you. I weigh my protein and measure, but that's my just Mr. So I get my target calories. Good idea. Getting out of my smaller plate so I don't feel sad when I look at your plate. Yeah, get your smaller one out here. Get the smaller one. What does Mary say? I miss Mary. I'm a one girl band also, Alexis, no motivator helper. Say with Linda, we're all selfies. Oh, where's Deb? Deb up in Maine. She's a lone wolf also. So But we do good. We do good. You know, I don't, you know what? I don't need somebody in my life to make me happy. I'm happy with myself. And that people are attracted to that. And then they want to change you to fit into their life. I'm like, heck no, y'all. You just, yeah. Let's eat one of these babies, okay? Mm. The skin and all. Now, my mom would have trouble with the skin because she doesn't like skin on apples or any type of skin. But I like it. It has a lot more fiber in it. Okay. Mm. Let's just put down a plate. We're gonna eat that one. And I didn't even put salt on here. Wow. This is good without salt. Mm-hmm. My meals are simple too. Don't use anything out of the box. No processed stuff. Oh my gosh, let's put these right here. Like, look, this is just a half of it, and I look like I have a huge plate of stuff. I'm telling you, this Delicata Squash, I need to find how I can order this online. This is like candy. Alexis is in the candy store right now eating her Delicata Squash. Yep. That's my job. Make myself happy. I love eating good stuff. You don't like to cook, so my meals are similar to lunch for dinner every day. I just change up how I serve it, but my macros stay with me. Wow, 1,700 calories. I have no idea. Put the salt down. Not need it. I know the salt isn't needed, but just a little sweetness, Mary. No, the salt is really good. Wow, this is like melting in my mouth. I'm telling you, I'm going to eat all this before the end of the scope. Wow. Mm. Mm. I don't need to serve nothing with this. This is great. I need to make a cup of coffee though. Mm. You can tell it's really good when I make those grunt sounds like 1,700 calories is a lot of calories. I don't drink any of my I don't make any protein shakes or anything like that. I eat all my food because I like to chew food. Yeah, these are so good. If you can find this Delicata Squash, highly recommend it. This is my last one. This I don't have any more. I don't know where to find it. Mm. But when it's out, I'm buying them all up. Hey, Aiden. Aiden, are you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook, Aiden? No, it's not sweet potatoes. It tastes better than sweet potatoes. It's creamier than sweet potatoes. It's a little bit sweeter than sweet potatoes. And you eat the skin. Yeah, I don't work out and I don't have a physical job. I sit all day. You're on Facebook? Okay. Google to verify it. Okay. Like I have to probably buy it and ship it to me. I can't get away. I know I'm everywhere, Adam. I'm everywhere. Hey, Steve Harris, thank you for the Super Heart Award. I love the Super Heart Award and the Happy Holidays one. Bye, Stephen Harris. I got the Alexis edition taken care of for now. Okay. You only need a few minutes of me. Come in and out at your leisure, okay? You can always fast forward to the end and see what the spaghetti squash is looking like. Mm. All right, I got this left. My pan. All right. One thing about your pots and pans, make sure that they are almost to room temperature before you put water on them. Do not put your pots and pans in the sink hot. It ruins your pots and pans. Wow. Okay. That's nice, isn't it, Aiden? That means we're over $10 for a Saturday morning. It's more than I made with Pampered Chef. Been getting dressed. Okay, yeah, get dressed. I always on somebody else's scope, and they're like, "Come on in, Alexis." I'm like, I was still in my bed. Oh, that's done. All right, so let's put this over here. Alexa, turn off the timer. Oh, on Facebook yesterday, I did. I showed you the gifts my mom bought Bryce, and I have 2 more packages to wrap up. But I also I also tested out all the batteries last night while watching Jeopardy, and I got all my batteries put together, and it's all nicely saved on here. So I tested it with this little thing right here, and so we have batteries. Now my mom's like, well, what batteries do we need? I said, I think we got enough. Okay. That was this thing my mom's a QVC person, if you don't know. She loves QVC. So anyway, oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. You gave me $5 of it. Wow. That's not, I don't, it doesn't, I would have to scroll back like forever on there to find out. $5 is a lot. Thank you so much for the bump. All right. So we got halfway there, plus a little extra. Ronnie Torres, I'm planning to make lasagna today for dinner with my Pampered Chef stone. What stoneware is that, Ronnie? Ronnie, which stone is it? Is it the oh, which one? It's an older stone. It has to be an older stone. I had the battery case. Like, do you really? All right, I gotta get the. Oh, this is nice and golden brown. All right. All right, spaghetti squash is done, y'all. All right, let's put this up. And my kitchen's nice and warm. Let's see what the temperature is outside, okay? I have a battery case. My mom was, oh my God, my mom's a QVC addict. We have the freezers full of stuff. I said, Mom, don't even buy a Slim Jim for the freezer. She said to me yesterday while I was watching Peter and Pablo here on Haps, and Wheel of Fortune was on. She goes, when we get done with this, can you make me some ice cream? I don't want to go in the freezer because stuff will fall out. And you know, I opened up the door, stuff did fall out. So we got rid of the ice cream. There's no more ice cream in the refrigerator or in the freezer. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Cold.
Right now, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 42.
Today, expect a high of 59 degrees.
Oh, a little warmer than yesterday. You don't need to buy anything. Wait a day and Mom will buy it on QVC. Exactly. I meant to tap comments. They need to fix that. I know they are going to fix that, Kim. They're working on, because we're so, give your finger a break right now on tapping hearts. But you can do a couple different things. If you're watching my broadcast, subscribe to the channel so you get notifications when I go live. 2, react down the bottom. There's a little thing that says thumbs up. Go further and put a little heart in there, okay? You can send awards or coins. That just goes into my coffer, and we can buy food for this show, okay? Because it does cost me money to do scopes, all right? If you find value in my scopes, you can join me over on Facebook and message me over there personally. I don't know how, if you can send personal messages here on apps, okay? So I accidentally gave you, oh, I'm sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry. You're tapping away. Don't do that, girl. Now I feel bad. I feel so bad, Kim. Oh my gosh. All right. And you know, I'm broke, right? I'm doing Pampered Chef full time. And so I really need to up my business, up my game. All right. So this is here is, so I accidentally, okay. So here we're going to, yeah, Ronnie, the older ones has the, all right. So I got it right in the screen there. Catch you live later, Aiden. Okay. So we're going to open this up. I'm going to see if I can flip this over. Let me see if I can get can I get 2 tongs? I'm trying to flip it. It's really, really soft. All right. Let me see. Let's get this. I need some help. Oh, look at that. So this is what I'm looking for. You can make this in the microwave, but it's not going to come out with this nice caramelization on here. Okay. And this is beautiful. This is nice, hot, and beautiful. You see how nice and caramelized this is? This is what you want your spaghetti squash to look like when you roast it in the oven with olive oil and garlic, and boy, does it smell delicious. Now, what you're going to do is on this, to make it spaghetti squash, you get a fork. Okay. Get yourself a fork. Look, I got a Pampered Chef little fork here. This is my little forky from the, this one comes, you can buy the separate, but it actually comes with a waffle puff pan. All right, so you can actually, oops, that's hot. All right, so you just scrape this up and it comes out of the shell. The entire thing comes out of the shell. And you want all that goodness all mixed together. All right, and so you can see how nice this is, like scraping out. You can let it cool down a little bit, okay? Because it's super, super hot right now, but I'm trying to get the broadcast through so you can see what it looks like. But you can see the difference. It's light and fluffy. And you can keep it in the shell and add marinara sauce in the meatball and call it a day. Just keep it right in the shell. Keep it right there, okay? I roasted it at 450 degrees for about 40, 45 minutes, depending upon your oven, all right? Let me see. What temperature is this? Yeah, this is spaghetti squash. It's a spaghetti squash. It was very tough. This was the toughest one I've ever had to crack open. It took me a while. I was a little challenged on it myself. Okay. What temperature of the oven is spaghetti squash? It's 450 degrees for about 45 minutes. All right. Good morning, Sharon. How you doing, girl? How was your broadcast yesterday, making your purse? My first day on here, says Ronnie Madrid. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. Uh, I'm glad to ship you. Thank you. Hug, says Kim. This is, yeah. Good morning. All right, we got all that. All right. So 450. It's a nice temp, and this pan is super good. It's not going to warp on you. Like you know how when you put pans in the oven, and if they're not good, they go woof woof, and they go pop, and you're like, what the heck was that? Oh, it's my pan popping in the oven. This one will not do that. Okay. It's also broiler safe. You can put this under broiler. So I'm going to make sure that this cools down because I have some burnt on area on here. If you don't want that, you can put this on parchment, but I prefer just cooking right on the pan itself. Let it cool down, put some water in it, and it'll wash right off just fine. Okay. So this is a lot of spaghetti, and usually one half of a spaghetti squash is about a good serving, but you to be the judge. Some people want a little less, some people want a whole lot more. Okay. But I'm going to try and get this all scraped out so you can see what it looks like. Let me get a plate. I'm going to put this on a plate. All right, I'm going to get the dessert plate. Okay. All right. And let's get that out. We're going to put it right on the plate so you can see how much it is. Now, if I got a big plate, it's going to look like, oh, that's not a lot, Alexis. But this is all vegetables. On my Weight Watchers, it's 0 points. So I can eat as much as I want. The only thing is I do need to add in the oil that I added on here, which was 1 teaspoon, which is a half a teaspoon per serving. Okay. And you can add more if you want on here. I did like doing the pepperoni, turkey pepperoni is really good on here. You can add cheese, make it whatever you want. You can add in here. Okay, there we go. Let's get that all out. I'm trying to get it all out. Break up the roasting part of it. And again, this is super, super hot. You can wait until it cools down. Okay. And it all came out. Look at that. What a beautiful sight, y'all. Okay, let me see if it's enough. Yeah, it's still hot, but I'm trying to get it all out. And it looks like a nice little like turtle shell on the bottom. And this shell is hard. You can hear it. Okay. So get yourself some spaghetti squash. Try it. The hardest part is cracking that shell. You can also pierce it and put it in the microwave, and it'll make it a little bit tender for you to slice. Okay. But I prefer making it in the oven like this because it just gives it a different texture and feel, I think, than in the microwave or even in the quick cooker, which is a pressure cooker. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that's nice. Nice. All right, let's taste it now. Okay. And I did not put any salt on this, as you notice. We had no salt in here. Learn how to eat some stuff without salt. And then when you go out to a restaurant, you're going to say, that's salty. All right. So this is the spaghetti squash. And you can see the inside has all been carved out. Okay. And this is the spaghetti squash just from 1/2 of a spaghetti squash. All right. So let me put that down like that, like that. And I have my delicata squash that we made up. The delicata squash is also roasted at 450 degrees for 24 minutes. You flip it at 12 minutes. Okay. If you slice your delicata squash smaller, it may take less time. If you do it thicker, it may take more time. This app is way better than Periscope, says Dawn Bags. Well, that's good. I am finishing today. I hope to get it up early, says Sharon, about her bag that she scoped yesterday or broadcasted about. All right, so we got that. Hey, Lion Crowns, thank you so much for the super hard word. I appreciate it. And another one, man, you gave 2 at a time. Lion. There you go. Super heart, you back. Oh, wait, we got super heart. Super heart. Okay. Super heart, you back. All right. And you all are my stars because without you, I'd be talking to myself in the kitchen. And I like to teach you how to use your kitchen tools along with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. And hopefully by eating at home, you'll lose some weight. Okay. I love it when you call and talk to me on my Perry broadcast. I felt honored to get to talk. That's all right. I'll do it again if you come live here. I try. Sometimes if I'm not presentable, I won't come. Like this morning, I was in bed, y'all, and that guy asked me to come. And I was like, no, I gotta get ready. So I was took a shower, I got my face on, and I said, I'm in the kitchen now. And so I, right before I came live on this broadcast, I went live on his broadcast. So he was honored too. I was like, okay, it's just me. It's just me. I'm like nobody big or anything. Like I'm just like a regular person like you. Hey, Haps, just subscribed. Hey, Paris Rom, Life with Pris is moderator. Oh, look at that. It says moderator for you. You just subscribed. Thank you so much. All right. Love that Christmas hat. Yeah, I love this. I was trying to figure out which one to wear. This one gets out of camera. Okay. But I love this one. It's like my I feel like I'm very English, y'all. Where's Aiden at? It's my fascinator. I feel fabulous. All right. So it is the holidays, and the holidays are most stressful time. And sometimes when you're stressed, you eat. And if you don't plan what you're going to eat, you're going to gain that 5 pounds over the holidays. Now we only have another 10 days before the end of the year, a little bit more, 10, maybe 2 weeks before the end of the year. Okay. I'm like you want to have makeup. Yeah. I gotta have lipstick on, yes, y'all. Like I put lipstick on at 6:30 in the morning to come live on Periscope, y'all. Like, who does that? I know, but still, I know. Let's see. So anyway, that's about it for right now. I'm going to try and flip the camera over and give a final. I don't think there's no final shots on here. Like on Periscope, they have a final shot of what you're going to be doing. You do have the beginning shot of me and the spaghetti squash. So I think the beginning shots are more important than the final shot of what we're doing. Okay. So let me see if I can flip us around and then end the broadcast so you can see what we actually made. Okay. Oh, here we go. So this one here is a Delicata Squash, and I'm going to eat this before I even clean up or while I'm cleaning up. It is nicely dark right here, but flip this one over. It's going to look better than that one. Looks like that one's burnt, but it's not. It's actually caramelized really good. There we go. And I burnt my pan a little bit, but the water will get that off. No big deal. All right. So we have the Delicata Squash, which is like candy to me. And then we have the spaghetti squash. And the spaghetti squash, you can roast upside down. I put olive oil in here, about a half a teaspoon on each one. And then I put some garlic, and I put some other seasonings. You put whatever seasonings you want. I did not put any salt on here or on this one until the end. Don't put salt on it, because when you put the salt on it, it brings out the moisture and then doesn't roast as well. So I put the salt on at the end versus while it's roasting. Okay. This is the best. I got to figure out where to get more of this Delicata Squash. This is like candy to me. This one here, you can substitute for noodles, rice, you name it. Just add it into your stuff. It takes on the flavor of whatever you're mixing it with. Okay. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for coming in. It was an hour and 27-minute broadcast. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Remember to subscribe to the channel and react at the bottom by putting a thumbs up, or even better, a heart. Okay. So I'll see you all on somebody else's scope, and I'll see you on my next broadcast tomorrow morning. All right. Thanks for coming in. Bye. Hello, Fraser Ramsey from Edinburgh, Scotland. Okay. And if you want more of me, just follow me over on Facebook. I'm usually over there all day. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Now I got to figure out how to end the broadcast at the X out. Bye.